festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Oakland Athletics. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go and getting to start. Vida Blue.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Now here is Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The pitch. Here's the strike up high. So we're off and running in Game 3.
First pitch, 105.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in into the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. And that one a little bit high. Jim Thome waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jim Thome, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Outside.
Just off the outside edge. Doby, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. And a pitch. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back in Oakland, today's starting pitcher, Cy Young. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. The wide to kick the pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Righty delivers.
No, down.
In the air, right field. Gonzalez pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And the batter now, Yuri Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizemore settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jason Giambi. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's in there for strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when every...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Welcome back. And now the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Andres Jimenez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And the 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. And the pitch. That misses. Ball 3. And here it comes. And he walked him. So digging in, Grady Sizemore. Ball 1, no strikes.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Bottom of the second. Now, Reggie Jackson. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That hits the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got him. One away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Brent Rooker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Next offering is downstairs. Good eye right there.
2-2.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's in the dirt. And the count's full. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the air, right field. Gonzalez makes the grab for the second out.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. He was late there. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate.
2-2.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Two down. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Oscar Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two now. And there's a ball. The 2-2 now. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Right back to him on the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
The third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And delivers outside.
2-0 to count.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Tony Kemp.
The second baseman.
Kemp in his 7th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2013. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. He caught it behind his back to first. Nicely done for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Aledmys Diaz now. And that's a strike. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. And now it's 1-2.
Ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's Chase Peterson. Strike 1. Peterson, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a swing and a
No
miss.
ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. That's
Ball.
down and in.
2-2.
Popped up. Rosario makes a nice running catch. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still no score. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario. Blue back to work.
Yep.
And a strike in there.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. 1 strike.
That's hard hit in the line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. So now here's the DH, Larry Doby. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Inside.
These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And it's even up.
1-1.
And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Check swing.
Inside.
No appeal. And the count is 3-1. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there with a double as we finally have our first hit in this one.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Man at second with one away. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Mike Zunino. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Kicks and fires. On the ground. Slings to first, and Zunino is set down.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses, and that's ball one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in the East Bay, John Chami and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ricky Henderson. The pitch. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Yuri Ruiz. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now the 0-1.
Ball.
The Athletics hitless so far in the game. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2. To the right side, Jimenez tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Digging in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 1-0. And there's a strike. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In for a strike. Counts full, 3-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Oakland, ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That misses. 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a pitch. And now it's even up.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Stepping in, Oscar Gonzalez. Smash to the left side. Gets it to first, and the first two set down on the top of the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Off the mark there. Now 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stephen Kwan pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. The 1-0. Checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Another batter now, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
The right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Popped up left side. Ramirez in pursuit. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Pitch misses there. 1-0. The A's yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering upstairs. That's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Out to center. Sizemore has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Slice to right and foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Makes the catch, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. 5 innings complete. Guardians 3 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. First offering and it just misses.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Bounce to the right. Kemp gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
now batting, designated hitter, Larry.
And next is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. Doby, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Left-hand hitter waits. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
This one in the air center field. Ruiz settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Guardians 3 and the A's nothing. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tony Kemp. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Aledmus Diaz now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss.
No ball.
It's 0-1.
One strike.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jay.
Next up for the A's, Jace Peterson. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Ball to strike. That's in there. One and two here. Got him. And now one away.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one is off the plate. And the count even 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's a 1-1. Late swing fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runners at first and second with one gone. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 3-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. And a foul ball. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. And there's the strike. Still only one out here in the inning. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Bill. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. And that skips in the dirt. Bounce to the right side. Over to first. And they get Giambi for the out. And the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Blue back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2. And now 1-2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. A dive, he's got it. Onto the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. First offering misses the mark. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a base hit.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Step off throw to first. Jimenez back on a dive. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Next pitch is downstairs.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
2-0 the count. Here comes. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Jimenez. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Vida Blue gives way, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Domingo Acevedo gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike one. Man at second. In there at the knees. That's strike two.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Gonzalez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Kemp. Now the throw to first on the run. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 5 and the A's 3. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Reggie Jackson. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Righty delivers. And there's the strike.
1-1.
This to third, and it stays fair.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Brent Rooker will hit next. Good eye right there.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Sizemore drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Shea Langeliers.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langeliers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's the strike. In the air, right side. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cy Young is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Hentges.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. James Karinchak up and throwing for Terry Francona. Stephan warming up as well. So the tying run at second. Foul ball there. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next, Jace Peterson. That to right. Gonzalez makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the A's 3. New pitcher on now, Drew Steckenrider.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And now here is Ahmed Rosario. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Raleigh Fingers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And the 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Two outs, base is empty. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Right-handed reliever. Here's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And it remains 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. James Karinchak.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Gonzalez trying to get there. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 1.
Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Emmanuel Clase up and throwing for Terry Francona. Right side, Tomey. And he handles it himself for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason.
Digging in for Oakland, Jason Giambi.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a ball. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing across here this half. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Guardians 5 and the A's 3. Raleigh Fingers taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
So in now for Cleveland, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike
Fingers, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. First pitch just misses. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Kyle Muller preparing to come on if needed. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. And down on strikes he goes. And one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. That's outside. And that's ball one. Raleigh, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind and the pitch. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Henderson raging back towards the wall. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Kemp gets it to first. Third out. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the A's 3. Emmanuel Clase gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The designated hitter, Rooker.
Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And the 1-0. Chris Emmanuel Clase has turned into one of the best closers in baseball, and he's got a nasty cutter. Originally signed by the Padres in 2017, but San Diego traded him to Texas. Eventually, he made his big league debut in 2019, was traded again, this time to Cleveland in the Corey Kluber deal. Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Clase's favorite player growing up was also a closer. He looked up to Mariano Rivera. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first, and he held up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sizemore under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
It made me hard.